Hey everybody, this is Dr. Jenkins, and this is going to be a short little video because I want to be clear about my expectations of all of you in regards to use of AI, artificial intelligence, things like ChatGPT, Google AI, whatever. This goes for all my students, whether you are in an online class or in person. So, let me just remind you, first, please refer to the syllabus. You will see in the syllabus that use of outside help, such as artificial intelligence, ChatGPT, whatever, is a form of plagiarism and unauthorized aid, and it is prohibited in the course. But here's the thing. I'm not a fool. Sometimes I am. Let's not be whatever. But when it comes to AI, I know students are going to use it. Okay? I just want you to know there's consequences. So you've got to use it at your own risk. Now, my suggestion is to not use it. But I want to be clear. So I want you to know that I'm paying attention. Okay, I have some notes down here just to make sure I cover everything. That's why I'm looking down. I'm going to be running some assignment submissions through AI detector software. If it comes back as a hit to a certain level, then I will enact the syllabus policy, which means that you will get a 0 on that assignment and a warning. Future use will mean that I will submit your name to the college as having gone against my policy for AI and plagiarism in the syllabus, and they will take it from there. This could be on your academic record permanently, so just know that's a possibility. I'm also paying attention in other ways. If I see that someone finishes a homework assignment online in 4 minutes, I know that you used help, okay? If someone gets A's on all assignments, but then they get an F on the actual exam that is timed or that is in front of me, I know that you're using AI or something like it for the assignments. So I'm paying attention. So let me get down to my expectation. Use at your own risk, okay? Understand the consequences. If you get caught, like I said, I'm going to enact the policy from the syllabus, and that will be a 0 on that assignment and a warning. And then any future times when I see that you've used it unauthorized, you'll be sent to you will be reported to the college, and that could not be good. But even if you don't get caught, let's just talk real. Let's have real talk. Even if you don't get caught, but you're using AI or artificial intelligence, you're not going to learn the material. You may do well on the assignments, but in all my classes, the assignments are worth less points. So you might do well on the less points, not having learned the material, but when it comes to the exams that are timed online or that are in front of me while I'm watching you, you're not going to do so well. And those exams are worth more. So you're not going to do well in the end anyway. There might be ways that AI could help. AI can make practice questions for you. That's a reasonable use. When you're studying, okay. I've had students have AI try and make an outline or organize information for them, or want to use it for assignments. Let me give you some words of warning. As I said, you're not going to be learning the material, number one. So you're not going to be doing well in other parts of the course. A lot of these things build on each other, so you're not going to do well, okay? If you're using AI to make notes or study, you're not going to be learning how you learn. I know I'm old, But sometimes the only way to figure out what's going to work for you is trial and error. Sit down, try to make an outline, try to study. If that didn't work, try a different technique. But in the long run, going through that process, then you're going to know how you study and what the best way is for you. And you can take that with you to do better moving forward. I also want to give you a point of caution with science, okay? I am purposely delivering certain information in a certain way, right? And I'm doing it on purpose because I'm trying to get across this information in little bits. When you type into ChatGPT a general topic, functions of protein, or renin-angiotensin mechanism, whatever, it's going to give you everything, half of which you don't have to know, right? Because I'm not asking you to know everything about everything. I'm purposely saying, here's what you need to know. For protein, you need to know this, this, and this function. If you go to ChatGPT, it's going to give you functions that we didn't talk about. So you're going to be learning material that you don't need to know. So please trust me that I'm delivering information in certain pieces at certain times to actually make it easier. Okay? So that's my 2 cents. Use AI at your own risk. Understand the consequences. If you have any questions, I'm always here, folks.